Morning, everybody. Momdas here. Let's talk about the games happened on Thursday, October 20th. Only two games. First game is the first game for the Milwaukee Bucks versus the 76ers. Very low scoring game. I was just talking about how Sixers defense gave up 130 something points versus the Celtics. This game, very low scoring, 90 to 88. Usually that's not ideal for fantasy. Brook Lopez played 31 minutes, 17 points and 2 blocks and 4 threes. If he gets 30 minutes a night, he's a must roster. He give you blocks, he give you threes. That's about it. It's mainly a two category guy. Worry about his health. Last year he had a back injury out majority of the regular season. This is a really good start. If he's out there on the waiver wire in category leagues, 100% pick him up. Also try to sell high. He's not, I don't think he will do this very often. Bobby Portis came in and played 23 minutes. So, with Lopez healthy, Bobby Portis is not going to get full 30 minutes. Last year, when Lopez was out, Portis was able to come in, get 25 to 30 minutes, and be a top 60, 70 guy. That's no longer the case, but he still grabbed 10 rebounds. The guy is just a rebounding machine in 22 minutes. So if you want a rebound, you can still stream him. But other than that, Chris Middleton is going to be back, so Javon Carter is not going to have any minutes. Grayson Allen could be, just like last year, could be a three-point streamer. But not much value out there. Giannis had an okay game, just 21 points, 2 for 5 from the free throw line, with 13 rebounds and 8 assists and a steal and 3 blocks. I mean, he filled up the stat sheet, and he was a plus 13. Jrue Holiday, rough game. I would try to buy low, 2 for 15. Still had 8 assists and 2 steals. So that's pretty good. If the shots are falling, he'll be much better. He made 2 for 2 from the free throw line, missed all his threes. He'll be better than this. So a buy low opportunity on the Sixers. My God, James Harden. Another 30-point game. We shouldn't really be surprised, to be honest. Harden, he played 40 minutes again. He looks like he's going to be, I think as long as he's healthy, top 2, top 3, no problem. He made Jokic on his own tier. Over years in the past, it's AD, Harden, now Jokic. So I'm pretty, as long as he can be healthy like this, and Harden, his game is so fantasy friendly, and only 2 turnovers this game, not much else to say. What a beast. He outplayed Joel Embiid again. Embiid struggling, 6 for 21. I'm not really sure what's going on. Is he out of shape a little bit? He's a buy low candidate. If you trade Curry to get Embiid, I'd probably do it. Again, depends on what your team does. Curry had a great first game, but the minutes, Steve Kerr said he's only going to play his guys, try to limit his guys sub 30 minutes. So we'll see. But Harden, really good game. Joel Embiid, 6 for 21. He'll be better than this. And Tobias Harris, if he pops off, I would try to do a 2 for 1, try to get a top 40 player. He still put up okay numbers this game, 10 rebounds. And on the season, I know most guys only play one game, but he's like 63rd, averaging 14 points, 1 steal and 2 blocks. He usually doesn't bring defensive stats, but it's a good start for the season, averaging 2 steals and a block. PJ Tucker, not really fantasy relevant, even though he brought the defensive stats, and they playing 39 minutes. My God, these guys just getting heavy minutes. DeAnthony Melton, 20 minutes, just not enough minutes. If Tyrese Maxey, let's say, for example, get hurt or whatever, maybe he'll get a few more minutes. Maybe then we can stream him. Tyrese Maxey, not the best game, 15 points. 15 points is okay, no threes, but no peripheral stats. I'm not really too high on Tyrese this year. Without Ben Simmons last year, and obviously before Harden got there, he was putting up great numbers. And sometimes Joel Embiid would be out too. So he's like the first option, averaging 20 points with crazy good efficiency. That's not going to be the case this year. And rest of the guys, not really fantasy relevant. All right, let's go to the Clippers game. They beat the Lakers 103-97. Kawhi Leonard did not start this game. He came off the bench and played 21 minutes. So he's going to be on some minute restriction for the first who knows how long. and he's gonna miss a bunch of games. But if you drafted this guy at the end of second round, because on per game basis, playing 30 minutes, he's gonna be top 10, no problem. So you're still getting good value there. We just don't know how long he's gonna be in minute restriction, how many games he's gonna miss. Obviously, we know with the Clippers, they're gonna be extremely, extremely careful. And just looking at the stats, okay, 12 field goals in 22 minutes. I'm not too worried about Kawhi as a fantasy play. It's mainly just a health. It's a health thing. And interestingly, Reggie Jackson and John Wall, they split the minutes. John Wall is getting probably drafted in some leagues. If he just, we monitor the situation, but it's gonna be a split. And as the season goes on, I don't think we should hold on to John Wall. I don't think he really have that much upside. As long as George and Kawhi Leonard are around and he's got injury concerns. So I'm not too sure about John Wall. I will be okay. Like if there's some guys on the waiver wire, I'll be okay moving on from him, to be honest. Reggie Jackson, probably not if they're just splitting the minutes. And I think they're gonna use Reggie Jackson, right? They give him a contract. They're gonna use John Wall. So I don't know if any of the guys are gonna be averaging 35 minutes. Speaking of averaging 35 minutes, Zubac, play 35 minutes. We don't know what's going to happen with him, but he's a must roster. 17 rebounds, 5 blocks. My God, 14 points. Last year, there is Isaiah Hartenstein was on the roster. So Hartenstein will come and play 20 minutes. Zubac will play 20. It still may be a matchup-based issue. If they play some other smaller teams with a lot of shooting, they're going to go small, right? They're going to give more minutes to Batum. So I would also use this opportunity to sell Zubac because I just don't know. Clippers gonna play big. Ty Lue likes to go small. So try to sell high on him, do a 2-for-1. This game is great, 5 blocks. And some people might think he's gonna average 30 minutes. It's possible, but I highly, highly doubt it. Marcus Morris, senior 23, is just a streamer for threes. And Paul George did not have the best game, but 2 threes, 10 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals. Can't complain too much. And Paul George, every single year he's on, top 10. His fantasy game is very friendly. A lot of steals, a lot of threes. Great free throw guy. So he should. Let's see how Clippers do this year if they can stay healthy. Robert Covington is not fantasy relevant while getting 14 minutes. And the rest of the Clipper guys, they're not really fantasy relevant. And Norman Powell, yes, he only played 22 minutes. Had 3 personal fouls. Let's see. I don't mind holding on to Norman Powell for a few more games, but if he's not getting up to 30 minutes, and with this Clipper team, with the arrival of John Wall, there's so many people gotta eat. So I don't know if he's gonna have a high usage on this team with everybody healthy. For the Lakers, Lonnie Walker the fourth had a great game. He played 36 minutes. Think about picking him up. His minutes, last game, I think he played 29 minutes. So his minutes is secure. And it looks like he's one of the few guys that can actually make a 3. He didn't shoot the ball well, 2 for 9, but I think if you want threes, you want some points. And this season, he's not a great defender, but the past 2 games he's gotten some defensive stats. Maybe it's just luck, but we can potentially look at him and see where things go with him. Lonnie, after the 2 games, he's like the 97th ranked player, so not ranking wise, he's not the greatest, and he's only shooting 39% from the field. But I don't mind picking him up or stream him until the next game. The Lakers' next game. For LeBron, mediocre game, 20 points, 10 rebounds, and 6 assists, and steal 2 blocks. But for him, it's all about the health. And AD, 5 for 7. Yeah, he's not a great free throw shooter anymore. So he's just gonna shoot around 75% instead of 85%. So that's gonna stop him from being a top 5 player. But I think top 10 for AD is, I don't think it will be too hard. Let's see where his ranking is right now. Okay, never mind. He's right now he's only the 66th ranked player. Main reason is just his free throws, but everything else looks fine. 0 assists, that stands out a little bit. But 26.7 rebound, okay. Rebound is also a little bit low. So we'll see. I still think AD is a top 10 player. on a per game basis, it's just like can he stay healthy? Patrick Beverly, 5 points in two still. I mean, he's a good guy to have if you want some peripheral stats. And oh my God, Russell Westbrook go for 11. He had 5 steals. That's good. I'm pretty sure like if you drop Russell Westbrook, somebody else they can pick up in category leagues if they got specific team build. If they punt in 2 categories after 3 efficiencies, they can use Russell Westbrook, and at least he made his free throws. So if you pounding turnovers and field goal, you just gotta hold on to him. And I think clearly he's just getting into his head a little bit, start losing some confidence. Everybody's making fun of him and all that. It's not good. Not good to see Russ playing like this. Hopefully he can pick it up. He only played 27 minutes. And that's it for all the games, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.